Very good evening, guys. Welcome to Oliveboard's YT channel. Very quickly join in everyone. So today we are going to do sample 2. Yesterday we started with sample paper, complete set, miscellaneous questions, set 1. Today we are going to continue with set 2 again. Amazing questions for all of you. Something which will really be helpful for your upcoming SBI PO pre-exam particularly. So quickly join in. Vipul, Ravi, Saurabh, Bipin. Very good evening, guys. How are you? Quickly share the session also. Let people know and let them join in very quickly. Then we'll begin. So again, guys, important set for all of you. By the way, yesterday's homework, which I had given you, some of you have answered it correctly. I have replied to all of your comments. Good try, all those who answered. Okay. So, yeah, a similar question I gave for homework, which we did in class also. And the people who have tried, I have replied back also to your homework answers, right? Whether you are correct or no. Answer was option number 2. Okay, yesterday's homework answer was option number 2. So all those people who tried that question, excellent, who got it correct, in the comments you can see I have replied back as well. Okay, yeah, very good evening, Chayan, Rumaha, Jaga, all of those who have joined now. Quickly, more people should join in. Guys, today also some interesting questions, but before I begin, the IBPS PO crash course, we have already started with the newest, if I tell you, Maha Practice batch for SBI PO, focusing on live practice sessions. You can use my code and enroll for this. But most importantly, what I have to share is complete English descriptive course is live on the platform. Complete English descriptive course. Now, English descriptive, letter writing, essay writing, all of that. Okay. Complete English descriptive course. Okay. It is starting from 15th of November. Okay. You check the details and definitely enroll for the descriptive course. It is for all of your mains exam, whether you talk about NIACL mains, whether you talk about SBI PO mains, whether you talk about IBPS PO mains. Okay. Right? Huh. Yeah, Chayan, same thing. The thing that you asked, okay, 15th November. It's already on the website. Chayan, the course is already on the website. Okay, yeah, right. So please check the detail. I promised you all that I'll come up with a descriptive course after Diwali. And yeah, I have already shared the details. Website, you can check the details, right? Okay. Soumya, now this course validity, if you will see, is for a full year. So why do you want to wait? Even if you join, we'll have all classes alternate days. So why you want to wait? Join it because the validity is for long. So yeah, definitely it will be advantageous only. Why wait till prelims exam? I would suggest. Okay. Test series SBI key here definitely. Topic test, sectional test and prelims mock test. Obviously for SBI PO you will get in this course, Raman. Live practice course. Okay. Right. Chalo. Can we begin, guys? Are you all ready? Can we start with the questions? Now, one suggestion to all of you, one request basically. Whenever you're doing any of the questions, remember or give me the answers in a way that how will you approach it in the exam? If you get a similar question, same question in the exam, how will you do it? Same way, here also give me the answers. Okay, so let's begin. And guys, please join my Telegram group also, because the updates I give it on in the group about my sessions. Also the PDF I had shared for yesterday's session also. So PDFs also you will get in the group. It's Harshita Khurana, the grammar girl. Okay, let's start with the first question on the screen, guys. There is match the following. Prelims level question can definitely be there with 3 columns. Okay, but remember, triplets you have to frame. also remember there can be grammar errors here. So you have to check contextually also and grammatically also. Guys, more answers please. See, match the following a prelims level question. You can definitely get this set of 3 questions, maybe weightage if I say. SBI PO pre, if you get this question, set of 3 questions mostly, but these are scoring. I want you to attempt this. This can fetch you marks, right? Yes. So, what are the groupings that you get? I think for this, you write your groupings separately and then check the options. That is a better way. Through our imagination, intuition, and creativity, existentialists have taught us that when it comes to the great problems of life, attitude is an immeasurable asset. No. This is column 1. If I start with A, does it make sense, guys? Yeah, because assets like imagination, creativity, and their significance we are talking about. Important lesson taught to us by existentialists by the use of intuition, while part H is talking about that it is an invaluable attitude is an immeasurable asset, right? So yeah, it makes sense. AEH is making sense here. If we see the meaning, there is no grammar error here. I will check the grammar also simultaneously. That is important. Stable and sound government system is one of the most one of the most important drivers of any country's growth as entrepreneurs, investors, and others. So BDG. So one is your AEH, then there is BDG. Then guys, there is also one more which is CFI, which is correct. CFI is also correct. Now maximum what is there in the options you will mark. So there are only 2 correct ones in the options. You will mark that. BDG and CFI. Okay. Even AEH is making a pair. Okay. Now, Satish, that is a good question you are asking me. Should we go through options and select? I would suggest for normal columns, for normal match the following without connectors or without fill in the blanks combined. Okay. For normal match the following, whether it is two columns, 3 columns, you write all of the three pairings or groupings and then you go to options. But for the other match the following where they give fill in the blanks and connector also together, there you go through options. Okay. Next. One more, guys. If there is a grammar error, you will not select that triplet or that pairing. Remember, if there is a grammar error, don't select that pairing or triplet. Okay. 3 triplets that are correct here. Okay. Without any grammar error also. Context wise, totally correct. Option number A. Yeah. So guys, when you do match the following, if you are doing Oliveboard mocks, you would have seen match the following can be combined with filler, connector. You can get those questions also. So do try these questions. Even in last days, if you will try, you will get it easily. And these are scoring. If you get 3 questions, 5 questions, it is scoring. Okay, in the exam, do these questions. Prelims level particular question, it is prelims level question. Don't leave this. Don't skip this in the exam. Okay, and even if it is new for you, you have not tried still, You have some days remaining. You can do a few questions and you will be comfortable. You'll know how to approach these in exam. Okay, right. Next one, coming to the part which is very important, error. Okay, error. हाँ गार्गी, ग्रामर एरर भी चेक करना है. जब भी आपका मैच द फॉलोइंग आता है, चेक ग्रामर एरर ऑल्सो. Very important error question. Guys, go one by one. First sentence, second sentence, third sentence. So first check the error in first one, then second, then third. Go sequence wise here. Okay, what's the logic in the first one? What do you find wrong in the first one? Yes. Manvi? Voices is plural. Correct, Jyotish? Voices is plural. So this is wrong. These voices. Definitely error is in part A. If we talk about sentence 1, error is in part A. Okay. What did you find wrong in sentence 2? Used to. This particular used to, after which we can't find, after which we'll have to use the base form. Used to connect. So error is in B. Sentence 2, error is in B. What about third one? In tow was the U-22 rover designed to crawl the rocky landscape along several freezing months. Now, along is described. Along describes, it is used to describe a journey in a particular direction. Okay. So, I don't think this is over several months. We say over several months. Yeah. Okay. Arvind is saying, ma'am, used to plus ing we use gerund form. Okay, when do we do that? When we are mentioning the name of an activity. Only in that case we use ing. Okay, so after used to, when do we use gerund form, Arvind? When we are mentioning a name of an activity, which we are not doing here. Okay, so D part has your error in third statement. So based on this, your answers will be 1A, 2B, 3D. 1A, 2B, 3D. Correct? Okay, yeah. Most important grammar rules asked, but with questions. Tekken games we can do with questions. Okay, separately, I don't think it will be very useful for you in the last few days. You can revise theory part, but I feel do your grammar revision through questions now in the remaining days. Okay? Cacophony is noise. Cacophony is loud noise. Harsh sound. Cacophony. Okay? So try the next one. Guys, try the next one. Okay. How much grammar based questions in PO mains? Prajwal, see, I will tell you exactly. You are asking about mains, but both exams, at least prelims, you can expect 10 and mains also. Minimum 10 questions, 8 to 10. Minimum I am saying 8 to 10 questions. Based on error spotting, grammar will be there. Guys, it now holds important, you can say it is important, it holds weightage. Grammar part, 8 to 10 questions minimum. Okay. Final answer. How many of you are correct here? Let's see. What is the logic in the first one? Where is the error? Obviously, as more people have started to trust, A part, as more people have started to trust, very correct. What is the error in second one, guys? Second one, the Presi-Regolith composition results presented in this paper may not be complete accurate. Accurate is adjective. To describe the adjective, what will you use? Adverb. So completely accurate, may not be completely accurate. Okay. Adverb is required to describe the adjective accurate. Third one, what is the problem? Third one is little tricky, I will say. I don't know how many of you have found the correct logic. Third one is little tricky. What is it, guys? Drone on is an idiom which means to narrate in a low pitched voice. Okay. Now see the part which is wrong here. Okay. Listening to a monotonous robot. Drone on about world trade and politics. Drone on is correct phrase, guys. Correct idiom. Okay. Drone on is correct idiom. ठीक है. अच्छा, more or many in part A, first sentence. Jyotish is asking. Okay. Part A, first sentence. More people is correct. Okay. As more people have started, in comparison sense, we are saying compared to the previous numbers, more have joined in, more have started to trust data. Okay. Now guys, first understand, drone on is phrase which means to narrate something, to narrate something. Okay. In a low pitched voice, in a low pitched voice. Okay. That is why I said this might be tricky for you. Now, the error is in A part. You will say listen to, nahi, listening to a monotonous robot. Now, here we are talking about the name of an activity. Gerund word will be used. What will you say? Listening to a monotonous robot. Drone on about world trade and politics doesn't really sound like the utopian future we all are hoping for. Sentence 1, A has error. Then sentence 2, D has error. Third again, A has error. So your answer will be 2. Yeah. Here ing form, guys. Gerund is required in the third one. You need listening. The name of an activity is what we are mentioning. Okay. So listen as a noun, not as a, it acts as, it is here acting as a noun word, name of an activity. So gerund form, listening will come. Okay. Clear everybody? Also drone on meaning is clear everybody? Drone on meaning when you narrate something in a low pitched voice. Okay. First error is very simple. Started to trust. After to, people have started to trust. First form of verb. Not started to trusting their data. Started to verb, first form is required. Base form. Trust their data. Okay. Where is, no, doesn't really sounded will be wrong. With doesn't, what will you use? Arun, always base form. Doesn't really sound. Okay. Doesn't really sound. Base form with doesn't. Chalo. Tricky one, but I think many of you already answered 2 options. I don't know what was that guesswork or you used your logics. Okay. Now, all of you remember. Guys, all of you remember ing form after to, only in that cases you will use where you have to talk about an activity, name of an activity, that is called gerund. Ing form of verb is called gerund when it acts as a noun, when it talks about the name of an activity. Okay, right? If there is no to in the first, then will it be correct? Yes, it will be correct then. Kaushal, yes. Okay. Real sound is wrong. Doesn't really sound like. It doesn't come across like. Doesn't really sound like. Okay. Hello. Next is your question related to vocab part. I don't know how many of you are scared of it or how many of you will give me correct answers. Let's see. Questions like this from vocab, you can get fillers or direct questions. It can be a pair of synonym or antonym, any. Okay. Very, I would say, pre-level SBI PO pre-level words. These are the kind of words you expect in the paper. Not very tough, not very easy, moderate level words, vocab based question. Destruction you all know, right? But dilemma also you all know, confusion. Okay, dilemma means confusion. You don't know, you have many choices what to select. Okay, quandary means again a situation, a state of uncertainty. When you are in a difficult situation, there is a state of uncertainty. Okay, you are in a state of confusion, uncertainty, again quandary. Guys, very doable one this is. Okay, your answer here, some of you have already given correctly. It will be A and D. But how they, what relationship they share? Obviously they are similar in context, they are similar in meaning. Okay. Secession, I think yesterday's editorial Priyanka is correctly said. We read it, guys. I explained you the word also. It means you formally you withdraw from a membership, from a federation. Okay. You withdraw yourself, you want to separate yourself. Remember, thank you for reminding me, Priyanka. I explained it in editorial also what is secession. Okay, so dilemma and quandary are synonyms, similar meaning. When you have more choices, you are in a state of dilemma, you have more alternatives, you have difficult situation where you know they are equally bad choices and you are in a situation of uncertainty what to do. Okay, that is called dilemma or quandary. Correct. Next, there are only two vocab based questions here. Very easy one, guys. Newfound is newly discovered. I hope you understand the meaning from the word new only. Newfound is newly discovered. Okay. Newfound drug, we say. Who is a virtuous person? Who is a virtuous person? Virtues. Virtues means, relate this word to virtues means morally excellent. Correct. Okay, right. Now you can give me your answers also. What will be the correct answer here? Yeah, honest people who follow the values, the virtues, that is virtuous. There are antonym relation, guys, antonym, opposite. So reprobate and virtuous, A and C, but they share opposite, because reprobate is a dishonest man, is a person who is not honest. Reprobate will be a person who is unprincipled person, right? Unprincipled person. So opposite will be correct, who is always right, honest, morally correct, upright, right? So this is antonym pairing, A and C, reprobate and virtuous. Virtuous, remember, through values, virtues. Getting it all of you? AC. It is not fifth option. It is A and C, opposite pairs. Okay. Antonym relationship. Okay, we have one more before we move to the next question. Similar pattern, we have one more. Easy one. These are the kind of words you will get. If you are able to not do these kind of vocab, then probably you have not given enough effort into your reading. Okay, these are regular words which we find in articles, editorials as well. Guys, you all know three meanings already. So why it is difficult? Here you already know three meanings, I know. Yes. C and D. How? Particular and special. What is specious? SPECIOUS. AC. See, deceptive is related to cheating, deceive. You all know deceive, guys. Very simple word. जब हम बोलते हैं deceive करना किसी को हम क्या बोलते हैं? Cheat करना. Cheat करना. Deceive is cheat. Deceptive. Okay. हाँ. So similar to that is not important. It is not particular. हाँ. False. It is false, cheating. So synonym relationship. These two words. AC. Okay. Fourth option, AC. Misleading. Yeah. Something which is misleading in appearance. Something which looks like true but is false. Dishonest. Misleading in appearance. Correct. Misleading in appearance. Not true, not correct. Intended. Deceptive is also intended to cheat. Okay. Okay. Right. Specious meaning, Roy, misleading. Misleading. Okay. Specious is misleading. How to remember, because I will forget this word. What I did is, guys, I will tell you my hint. You can use your hint also. Specious, I remember like not special. Not special means false. Not special means based on pretense, dishonest. Okay. Insincere. Okay. False. Okay. Yeah. Correct. Kumar, his name is Musk. Okay. Spacious is different. Spacious means large. Kaushal, that's a different word. I remembered spacious because it was tricky. So I thought in my mind how to remember this word. Spacious, not special. Okay. Misleading in appearance. Okay. Next, I'll move to the next question, guys. No. How can BD be exact same? Particular and important are not same. Something particular, exact, important is crucial. So they can't be same, Arun. First read the question pattern, then you tell me phrase related, guys. Read it carefully, then only answer. You should know the meaning of the phrase. In anticipation of something. Yeah. Can anybody tell me exact meaning when you are anticipating something, you are in anticipation of something? What does it mean actually, guys? In anticipation of meaning? excitement, okay, about something that is going to happen. Excitement about something that is going to happen. Yes. So you are all in anticipation of SBI PO pre-exam, right? So basically, you are excited about it, in anticipation of it. Sometimes we also say that you are waiting for it, for the event to happen. Okay, you are in anticipation of, you are waiting for it to happen. Okay, you are excited that an event will happen, something will happen in the future. Yeah, in anticipation of somebody's response. Okay, expecting that it will happen. Okay, ठीक है. Yeah, Arvind is correct. You are in anticipation of SBI clerk means, right? Correct. So something you are expecting, it will happen soon, right? So in expect here, I think you have given the correct answer. Meaning wise, if you check the sentences where it will fit in third. See, children had trouble falling asleep on Christmas Eve as they were in anticipation of the visit from Santa Claus. Okay, they were excited about the visit of Santa Claus. Okay. So very correctly, only in option number 3 you can replace and it will give you the correct meaning. Okay. Yeah. No, Manvi, it is not cannot replace. Where the given phrases can replace, you have to mention where it can replace. Okay. Only in 3. Okay. Yeah, it is a neutral word, in anticipation of something, excitement about something that is going to happen. Usually for positive cases we use it. We are eagerly waiting for something to happen, an event might happen, okay, or we are waiting for something that will arrive, expecting it to arrive. Okay. So for example, they hired extra police officers in anticipation of a big crowd at the concert. So they were expecting a big crowd at the concert. So they hired extra police officers in anticipation of extra police officers. Okay. What will be suitable for option 2, substitute? I think it is correct as given, have certain expectations about. Jyotish, correct one is given already. Okay. Why not 2? Because having expectations is different. Waiting for something in excitement is different. Okay. Both are very different meaning. Expectations we are not talking about. We are saying just excitement about what might occur, what might happen in near future, what is going to happen. Okay. Acha. PDN is telling how many forms filled in SBI PO? Lakhs and lakhs. Your competition is a lot. But don't worry. I will tell you now. I give this example in class also. Now that PDN you have asked me this, I will have to give this example. You want to hear, guys? See, you don't have to worry. Why? Regular students, people who have been preparing, they don't have to worry. Why? Because see, for example, if 100 fill the form. Okay, Gargi knows this example. If 100 fill the form, 50 just fill the form thinking that they will give one try. They don't give that much of effort. So your competition is reduced to 50. Now out of this 50, again 50 remains. Okay. So 50 remains. Out of this 50, actually 25 people will not believe that they can clear it. Okay. So this also gone. Now remaining you have only 25 in competition. Okay. So remaining only 25. Out of this also, in the exam, some people will do silly mistakes, right? Some will leave reading comprehension. Okay. So how many are cancelled out? Again, minus 15. How many remain? 10. So you have to compete with only 10. Okay. Getting it, guys? The logic here. Make sense or no? It makes sense. I feel it is true also. So all of you who have this belief that they can crack it this year will definitely do. Half of them don't believe only. That is the problem. They think, I don't know, SBI PO is alien exam. Okay, very, very tough one. But no, it can be cleared, guys. Okay. aimed at tackling. Tackle means when you handle something. Okay. Direct one's efforts, okay, to deal with a problem or a task. To deal with a problem or situation or a task. Okay. Injuries cannot be tackled. Okay. Aimed at tackling celebratory gunfire. So makes no sense here. Which is your final answer, by the way? Which is the majority saying? What is this, Kumar Singh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me one answer, no? Yes. It is aimed at tackling. It is aimed at handling, dealing with the problem which is of the bank's bad loan crisis. Banking sector's bad loan crisis. Okay. So fourth one, guys. Fourth one. Fourth one is your answer. Okay. First, obviously, guys, you can't say that injuries cannot be, definitely cannot be aimed at tackling celebratory gunfire. Okay. B, there is no problem presented. Okay. It will not make sense even if we replace the phrase in B. Okay. Cabinet, in C it is said that cabinet has approved promulgation of an ordinance. Okay. So to tackle the banking act will be incorrect. You can't tackle the act. Okay. In C1. Okay. We can say change the act. Okay. Amend means change, fix. Okay. So only D1 you can use this, aimed at tackling. Okay. Third one, because act is mentioned. Kumar, why not 3? You can't tackle an act. You can't handle act. Banking Regulation Act is mentioned. Okay. You can change it, amend it. Amend means, amend means to make changes, small fixes, changes. Okay. Clear? Meaning of the phrase in fourth one. Welcome step to rein in. Welcome step means to rein in, to control. It is a good step to control the banking sector's bad loan. Rein in means to control the sector's bad loan crisis. It is a good step taken. Roy, clear? Okay. Achha, good number of attempts if the paper is very tough. Okay, are you expecting very tough? I am not expecting very tough paper. Okay, what is my intuition saying? That paper will be moderate. Guys, my intuition is saying paper SBI PO pre will be moderate. But if you are saying good attempts, if the paper is tough, how tough it will go? Extreme tough. Still 20 plus minimum. Yeah. Yeah. 20 plus still you can, if the paper is very tough, I will say. Okay, if you have solved all about mocks, it should not be very tough for you anyways. But yeah, this is what I feel. Chalo guys, next important question on the screen for all of you. Starters. How can we forget this question, guys? Starters. Tech and games want the paper to be tough because yeah, you are good with the all the sections. You only should score, others should not. But whatever the level, if your preparation is okay, you'll do good. And anyways, cutoffs will be based on the difficulty level only. Guys, probable starters. First, you understand the question, then give me your answer. I will explain it to you in detail. Please read it. Here it requires focus. Read first. Don't be quick with your answers. Take time and give me your answer. Okay. Now I think people are using their mind now. There are two sentences given. You have to combine the two. There are A, B, C. Three ways you can combine. Starters you have to check, means if you start with this line, can you combine it correctly without changing meaning? If you start with B, can you combine correctly without changing the meaning? Okay, this is what you have to see. Sentence 1 and 2. Okay. Huh. Now, guys, Rohini, very good evening. Okay, so what will you say? Answer here. It is when the system of governance is transparent and information regarding the activities within the departments and agencies is shared with the general public. When this happens, okay, the people also get involved in order to keep a check on the system of government. Because see, although it's contrast, we are not giving contrast here. Okay, although gives contrast. As the people get involved, it gives reason. The first thing you will check here is relationship between sentence 1 and 2. What is the relationship they are sharing, 1 and 2? This is condition. When this happens, it's like a condition. Okay, so you can't say contrast, although it's cancelled. You are not giving reason, as is cancelled here. Okay, the final answer will be only B. Okay, you can start with when the system of governance is transparent and information regarding the activities within the departments and agencies of the government is shared with general public, comma, the people also get involved. Only when, guys, it is transparent, the people get involved. Okay, this is how you have to understand. First check 1 and 2. What is the relationship they share, these two sentences, and then based on that you eliminate. Here elimination was easy, although contrast word will not come. Okay, as reason word will not come, so these two are cancelled. Okay, getting it? Yeah, one more. Try one more with the same pattern. Let's see how many of you have understood it correctly. Let's try one more with a similar pattern. Rohini, these questions are called connectors. Check a few classes of mine on connectors. Just Google connectors by Harshita ma'am. On just Google it, you will find a few videos. Okay, check those. Huh. Because it can be there in SBI PO pre, at least I can say 3 questions if it comes. Pattern like this, 3 questions, right? Not very tough, but connectors they usually give moderate level, easy moderate level. Check the relationship between the original and then figure out what you can start with to combine the two without changing the meaning. Very important, meaning you should not change. Okay, many answers are similar here, what I am getting. Pradhan Mantri Ujjwal Yojana was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. It aims to provide 5 crore. Now, because are we giving reason? Since the aim of, are we giving mentioning reason? No. Okay. You can not combine with despite also. I think all of these are wrong. None of the above. Okay. None of the above. Computer very few marks. Okay. In mains it is with reasoning section, I guess. Yeah. So probably 10, 12. That to maximum, I guess. But guys, word which can connect exactly which aims to provide. Okay. You can connect the two with which. But here, because, for reason, since, for time or reason, despite, for contrast, in spite of, it means in spite of, ke bawajood, all these will not make sense. We are just talking about a yojana launched by Prime Minister and what is the purpose of that yojana. Okay, so we can say which aims to provide. None of these words will fit, so none of the above. Usually in these questions you get hints, you can eliminate, right, based on this logic. Okay, next one. Okay, we have one more with starters. What will be a probable starter? Uh, okay. Some are saying only B. Many are saying actually option number 3. Some are saying fourth also. Some are saying 1 also. Different answers here. Interesting. Very, very different answers here from all of you guys. Which is the right one? India and Maldives signed 6 agreements in different sectors. These included avoidance of double taxation. What are the agreements? Okay. So signing 6 agreements in continuous, I don't think this will make sense. If we start with this, how will we combine? Okay. Now, signing agreements included, but where will you put India and Maldives? Okay. So, including the avoidance of double taxation, conservation, and restoration of ancient mosques, tourism and defense, comma, India and Maldives signed 6 agreements in different sectors, full stop. You can say only A. Only A. How many of you mark this? 1. Excellent, guys. Excellent. Only A. Okay. So you will complete full line 2, comma. Then you will write complete line 1. India and Maldives signed 6 agreements in different sectors. Full stop. Okay. Well done. If you have marked one option, well done. Okay. Now signing 6 agreements, this they are changing the tense and it will change the meaning. Also, I will not be able to connect. If I start with this signing agreements included this, then I will have to add a word which is not required to combine correctly. You can start with including the avoidance these, comma 6 agreements signed between India and Maldives. Okay. Yeah. Here the rule is you can rearrange the parts. It is not that only one will come first. So you can rearrange the sentences. It can be first, second sentence will come, then one, then or first one will come initially, then second one. You can rearrange that. Okay. Okay. Now, to be sure of your answers, try to frame when they are giving you ABC. With ABC, try to frame the complete sentence. Okay. Where there is only comma required and you can use it to combine the two. That is the most probable correct answer. Past may have sentence. Yes. The sentence is in past. Don't change the tense also. Usually, guys, you don't change the meaning or the tense. So that way also signing can be cancelled. Okay. Signing. Okay. Don't change the tense, guys. Gargi, Satish, getting it? Yes. Now Arun has a very good question. Can in starter questions we can add a few extra words? That happens sometimes. In some questions few words are added. That is okay. Okay, where it is required. But 80% questions you will see starters where we don't add the words, only comma we put and we combine with the given option, right? But tense and meaning should not change, and that if you keep in mind, you can eliminate a lot of options. Okay, right? So a lot of options elimination can happen. Okay, guys, one more we are going to try. It looks like a very lengthy big question, para completion, but I really want you to try this, because when it is SBI PO, you can't say. They can give you a question pattern like this where they want you to complete para. Usually it looks like a very lengthy sentence, but some para completion are moderate level also. So I really want you to try this quickly. Don't be scared of reading. See, competition is reduced if you right now quit this question. Let me tell you, only people who are brave enough to try a question like this go ahead. So half the competition is gone when people are scared looking at just the question like this. Try, I'm saying. Not today, Gargi, but I remember your request. So para-jumble also I will do. Probably tomorrow or day after I'll put that also. Yeah, environment based para. Why drilling for minerals in the Arctic is not useful. It talks about why drilling for minerals in the Arctic it is not useful, not fruitful. Guys, you have to take care of the last line. Right now, we don't have the technology, okay, to repair if anything goes wrong. Okay, it is difficult if any disaster happen. Oil companies are not prepared. So what will come next? In future, they say we might have a technology. Okay. It is not a clean process. This is giving a different reason altogether. We have already given one reason that we are not prepared, companies are not prepared. So B is giving a different reason, you can eliminate it. All those who are marking 2 guys, Arjun, you see how it eliminates, it's giving a different reason. Okay. C is eliminated. What we should focus on, it is telling. Okay, what we should focus on, it is mentioning nothing about the Arctic. Okay, lack of technology is not discussed in D, so this is also cancelled. Technology part is missing. Okay, so your final answer, guys, you can tell me. Third is wrong. What you should focus on in the meantime is wrong. Okay, yeah, it makes sense that we should leave such hard way to reach resources until it is possible to extract. We are not ready for it. Our companies are not prepared. We don't have technology for it. So what is correct, guys? It makes sense that we should leave such hard way to reach resources. Getting it? Okay. Jyotish, there is no contrast sentence. And we are not talking about any policy. So policy is not mentioned. Fifth cannot come. Previous line doesn't talk about any policy. Okay. Huh. So what we need is something which will go with the last line also, last few lines. So if disaster happens, companies are not prepared to handle disasters. There is no technology we have for it as of now. So it is better, it is sensible that we leave the hard way to reach resources until it is easy and we can extract easily. Okay, because the theme here is drilling in the Arctic is not useful. It is useless. Drilling in the Arctic, drilling minerals in the Arctic. ठीक है? हाँ. ठीक है? Always when you get para completion, guys, which line you will focus on? Before the blank, after the blank. Check what is written. Before the blank, after the blank. Okay? Now one more question. Guys, I'll give you homework also then. Quickly do this interesting question. Very, very interesting question. Sama is saying, okay, only one answer. What about the others? Anger as a tool. The para talks about anger as a tool. Arjun, these are not very tough questions. We have done similar kind earlier also. Huh. It is like your tone, how you talk about tone in RC question, similar like that. Futile means useless, appreciative when you compliment, provocative that wants a reaction, provocative tone always that will give a strong reaction, that will provocate you. Okay. Overwhelming means manoranjan, too much of something. Overwhelming emotions we say sometimes. Futile is useless, that doesn't give the required result. Okay. Appreciative, showing gratitude, showing thankfulness, appreciating something. Okay. Unethical, morally incorrect, not morally correct. Okay. Yeah, same timing. Each day 5 p.m. Jyotish, same time. Answer will be, guys, analytical. Some of you have already answered correctly. Why analytical you choose? You have chosen analytical. Why? The reason here is majorly because the paragraph talks about anger. What are the tools? The researches on anger. So when we talk about data research, it is always analysis. Okay, about anger, the various researches done on that. Writer is analyzing the pros and cons of the feeling of anger. Okay, also the ill effects if you suppress your anger. What are the other effects? What will happen if you don't show your anger? Okay, so in detail it talks about this feeling. Okay, the ill effects of not expressing it. Okay, and also in detail how the pros and cons of this feeling. Okay, the two pros and cons, the two sides. Yes, so it is analytical tone. It's doing an analysis on a topic. Writer is doing the analysis on anger on a given topic. Why not provocative? Arjun, any tone which is any paragraph is provocative only when it causes you to react in a strong way. You will have a strong reaction probably after reading very you'll get very angry. You'll have a strong reaction. It is provocative only when you have a very strong reaction to something. Okay, descriptive, informative are other options, but Ruma, they are different. Informative is only plain information, no detail analysis. Okay, just informing what is there. Okay, descriptive is more story like, but here analysis, when about the topic they mention all the sides, discuss it in detail. Okay, right. So that is why I say use come to editorial classes also, 9 a.m. sessions where we of course discuss these tones and it becomes easy for you. I'll give you one as homework here, and guys, one as homework, similar question pattern. Let's see how many of you mention in the comments. I always reply back, but I want more of you to comment, guys. Okay, and one more thing, descriptive batch, don't forget, if you are there not to clear, see SBI PO pre, if you clear, what will happen? Nothing, just you are going to next stage means. Most important is final selection, remember. So 15th we are starting with descriptive English batch. Enroll, check the details on the website. Okay, and yeah, keep of course your mind set for final selection, not only for prelims, all of you. So homework question, please do this. I will check the answers in the comments. Okay, right? And do like the session, guys. Okay. So Musk is here. Musk, say hi. Say hi to everybody. Musky? 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 Now Musky is like, it is his playtime, no? He doesn't want me to teach now. He wants me to take him out. Chalo. Okay, guys, answer in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. There is one more event that is going to happen on the weekend, which is your maths 10 hours math session. Okay, on Sunday, 10 a.m. in the morning. That is a special event. So subscribe to our channel so you get update about all of these. Okay. Acha, Vivek, you didn't find my Telegram group. It's very easy. It's Harshita Khurana, the grammar girl. just search Harshita Khurana, the grammar girl. You'll be able to find my Telegram group. Okay. Chalo, guys, I'll see you again. Okay. I'll see you again tomorrow, same time, 9 a.m. editorial, 5 p.m. practice questions. Thank you.